Souleimanova, and she is one of the initiators of this event.
Thank you very much, Rasa. As Maybach already gave the historical context, I would like to talk about my family history. My maternal great-grandfather was called to fight Nazi Germany in 1942. While he was on the front lines, his wife and 2 children were killed in the Stalinist deportation. When my great-grandfather was allowed to leave the Soviet army in 1947, so 2 years after the World War II ended, he was told that all Chechen people has been chased from their homeland, so he had to move to Kazakhstan to join them. Upon arriving in Kazakhstan, he searched, of course, for his family and for other Chechens. He found a Chechen family living in a dugout, but this family was dying of hunger. My great-grandfather went to ask the local Kazakhs for a goat, made a soup for them, and fed this Chechen family. He took care of them for several months until they got better. Later, he learned that his wife and his 2 children had died on the way. During the deportation, the guards did not allow the dead to be buried, so the train would stop briefly and my great-grandfather's family had to be left in the snow. According to witnesses, the entire road to the place of exile was strewn with the corpses of Chechens. After this tragic news, he met my great-grandmother, who was left alone with 2 children and was struggling to survive in the steppes of Kazakhstan. My great-grandfather raised her children as his own. After this, my grandfather was born in 1949, and my great-grandfather named him after his son who had died during this deportation. I have also another story. My paternal grandmother, who was born on July 2nd, 1947, in the village of Belovodskoye in Kyrgyzstan this time. She was born in exile, and she passed away exactly 1 month ago today in Chechnya, occupied by the Russian Federation as recognized by the Ukrainian Parliament in 2022. My grandmother was only 9 years old when they returned to Chechnya in 1956. And she recalls that when they received permission to return to Chechnya, they were so overjoyed that they accepted to travel in cattle rail cars, and this journey took 7 days. When the train finally reached the homeland, elderly people ran out of the train. They threw themselves on the ground in euphoria, kissing the soil, waving tree branches, and they were crying and shouting, "Long live Chechnya." My father, John Bulat, who's next to me, together with his mother, attended a rally on the 23rd of February in 1994 at Sheikh Mansour Square in Grozny, the capital of Chechnya. Everyone was waiting for Juhar Dodayev, so this is the first president of the independent Chechnya. And the snowflakes began to fall on the shoulders of the people standing at the rally. A howl rose over the square from the crying crowd. The people were crying because exactly 50 years ago, the same day, the day of the deportation, snowflakes had also fallen on the shoulders of the people. Then Dudayev said that this would not be a day of mourning, but the day of the revival of the Chechen people. And he pronounced this famous slogan. Of course, the slogan is in Chechen, but I will translate it in English. We will not cry, we will not forget, we will not forgive. Not forgiving means that we will not leave this without restoring justice. My grandfather promised my grandmother that one day he would take her to the village of Belovodsk in Kyrgyzstan where she was born. But my grandfather died during the First Russo-Chechen War in 1995. And in the spring of 2024, with my father, I met two American women in Paris who work on Chechen-related projects. When we told them this story, they said they could go to Belovodsk, this village, for my grandmother. By the summer of the same year, so 2024, they had gone there and sent us photos and videos of this village, which we later, of course, shared with my grandmother, and this American woman made my grandmother's dream come true. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. And now, Jean-Baptiste Souleimanova.